Well, hi there. Just got me playing radio. I was just talking to a station down in Texas there. Anyway, let me turn the volume down so we don't get interrupted when they come back in to talk to somebody else. Meanwhile, today is Thursday, and we're just a couple days away from Winter Fill Day, which is on Saturday. Now, many of you out there, hams and non-hams, you keep seeing videos and pictures and things I post about Winter Field Day. It's one of the things I get really excited about in amateur radio. I've been sponsoring it as a host in the state of Maine for over 7 years, since it was first thought of, first was on the drawing board, and then saying from a post that a group made. They said, hey, let's give this a try. And they're out in the Midwest. And so I replied that put us on the list. We'll give it a try back here in Maine. So we're one of the very first groups that started. And we are the first group in Maine that has been sponsoring it. Now, when I say group, I'm saying as an individual, and I'm saying as a group that we have that's like a club. Just we don't use the word club because our structure is not built that way. We call it a group. And that's K1AOM, the Adventures of Maine. And it's a bunch of guys. We all have a common interest in amateur radio. And we kind of set up portable at different locations, different special events that we kind of do some research on to find out what's happening. We did one when we first roughly formed the group back in 2012, and it was for the very first satellite that was launched back in 1962, and we celebrated at the same location with the very first TV coordination of a TV signal going from Earth to a satellite, returning back to another Earth station. And that was in 1962. It was called Telstar. And for Maine, it was in Andover, Maine. And then the other part was in a town in France. And that was the very first satellite communications. We've also done a special event a few years ago back at the submarine down in Portsmouth at the park down there, and to celebrate that submarine's one of the sea captains for it, and also to celebrate what the submarine did and accomplishments like that. That's just a couple of examples. Winter Field Day is something special. It takes place the last weekend in January, and the last full weekend in January. And the same thing that ARRL has, Amateur Radio League, has one in June, and they've been doing it for over 100 years. So this Winter Field Day one, we're over 7 years old now, and that's what's exciting. So, from what you see here, this is some of the radio equipment that we're going to be working with. And then we're going to set up a portable station in the other room. Now, in the other room is my kitchen and dining room, but right now we're going through a complete house restoration that's been taking place for about 4 or 5 months now. We're almost done. Some more painting to do and some stuff like that. So we're going to take a walk out there and look at that room. I can show my radio collection of and engineering book collection of antennas information. I have a great library here, and this is all in my home office I'm in right now. So let's take a walk out to the kitchen area like I did in one of the other videos. Here we go. This is the kitchen area. I'll show it to you. And the dining room. Like I mentioned, we're in restoration right now. We're restoring the walls, uh, the framing, lots of things that we have done since I've owned the house now for 17 years. But we've redid this area again. And we're on the final stages of finishing up, like I mentioned. In another month, everything in the house should be done. Should be done. Okay, but you know how that goes with homeowners. Once we're done, we're really never done. So I just gave you a 360 view off the whole kitchen, the dining room, everything that's behind me, the big picture window. And like last year, we set up in here, and we have a break table where we have a social time. We have like a potluck, everybody brings something, and we have a good time. We don't make a lot of contacts because we're ham operators. We make some, but we also socialize and talk about our radio equipment, show little things, maybe work on a project together. You never know. But that's just some examples, and that's why it excites me every year. From Winter Field Day, it comes once a year. You got to prepare it, you got to get ready for it, and have a lot of fun. So here we are. I'm going to do some more videos coming up. This is just a start. So this is Lee, W1LWT, Lee, okay? And we'll see you on the next video. So take care. Can't wait for Winter Field Day. We're going to have some videos of everybody in here, the noise that's going to be going on. It's going to be exciting. Take care now. This is Lee. We'll see you on the next video.